So I have found over the years that God provides work at the weirdest times. A few months back, I met some customers, or soon-to-be customers, while dumping trash at our local dump. They had a pole barn fall down last winter with the heavy snow that we had, and asked if I had availability on my schedule. Of course I did, since we are new to the area, and started getting all the design and material together to get a new structure up for them. Wouldn't you know it, the time we chose to put poles in the ground just happened to align with a major storm coming in, our first one of the fall.
Oh my gosh!
The first day of our project, Stephanie came to work with me, and I had a skid steer delivered to drill the holes. Originally, I was going to go pick up the equipment and save the little bit of money that it cost to deliver, but my truck isn't running correctly and I chose not to risk it. I haven't driven a skid steer that nice ever, and was really impressed with the Cat skid steer. So here's the spot that we were putting the pole barn. We were coming in and building a new, small 20 by 40 foot pole barn for him to park his tractor and stack some firewood in. So I asked for help and got the whole family on board to come up and help me for the day to get all these posts in the ground before it really turned cold and the ground started to freeze.
That's what we're doing. I'm in the truck somewhere. Oh yeah, give me one.
The other thing I thought of, if I went like this, break it up, I can try the post hole digger again if you want me to. It just, there's so many rocks and branches right there, it just can bind up almost immediately. We can try it again. That's a big deal.
I mean, like, it's literally like you can't even dig anything because you automatically hit a rock. Yeah.
We at least have to get them to 32. We have to. That's just all there is to it.
And we're on this side of the string, right?
Yes. Building side of the string. Because if we don't get to 32, as soon as it freezes, it's going to lift the whole building out of the ground.
That's gonna not be good. Matthew,
Yeah?
you said I was dirty already?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't seen nothing yet.
I'm not kidding when I said I was in the hole. Some of the rocks we had to pull out were easily the size of a basketball.
Matthew, we're going to put this string back, lay out these front ones, and start drilling holes.
Okay.
The first day I was hoping to get quite a bit more done, but with a mix of large rocks, roots, and me having to run and solve a crisis at my other project, I didn't get near as many holes done as possible. So everybody jumped in, and the next day we knocked it out of the park and got all the posts in the ground. Hey Steph, if you want to nicely take off the string off that end, I'm going to go get the auger. I can see if it'll work. One of the things that I've always been so proud of is when push comes to shove, when somebody in my family needs something, we all band together and get it done. One of the things that Jess and I like the most about homeschooling is the variety of learning that we get to teach our kids. This day, all 3 of my kids saw or learned skills outside of the classroom. From measuring to leveling to what's the difference between sizes of boards. All kinds of different useful things that they will probably use at some point throughout their life.
Thank you. Okay, Matthew, get over here. You're going this direction, so you're going to stand here, okay? We need to make sure that we're on that line. So if it's level and it's not on that line, I'm going to have to move the bottom to make it.
Okay, can you hand me the level?
Get over here. You got it?
Yeah.
Hey, Boo-Boo. I need a screw, please. Am I screwed in? Janelle, I need another screw, please. How am I looking on the string line? Am I flat on the string?
Yeah, that's flat.
Throughout the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's check it, make sure.
We made some good progress, but it's looking like it wants to rain. It's spitting a little bit. We have 4 more holes for garage door, posts, and then a man door and center support. I think those are the only posts we still have. We got those holes dug. Trying to get stuff covered up. The wood at least. And I actually got to drive that. It was kind of fun. I didn't drive very far. I just had to lift Phil up there. What are you doing? I am really clean. I haven't worked too much. Just kidding, I was in holes.
Matthew is turning into a great helper and comes to work with me periodically to help with different tasks when one set of hands just isn't enough. The rest of my lumber is sitting on site, and I will have more footage coming up soon as I frame up the walls and get trusses set, which should be here shortly. And looking forward to getting another project accomplished and moving on to the next one. So thanks so much for tagging along with us today, and we will see you on the next video.